now.
After nearly 2 decades of representing Ohio, Senator Sherrod Brown gave his final speech on the Senate floor today.
The teary-eyed speech comes after Brown lost re-election to Republican businessman Bernie Moreno. Brown's final message saying it won't be the last time we could hear from him. 13 Action News reporter Alexandria Manthe is live in studio with more.
Come 2025, it will be the first year since 1992 that Brown will not hold an elected office. But in his speech today, he said it's never been about the title for him, but rather the work that he's done. Taking the floor for a final time.
Much of the important work we've done has been driven not by a bunch of Washington insiders, but by ordinary Ohioans.
Senator Brown addressing his colleagues, focusing on the work he's done in the last 2 decades, touching on his fight to expand health care for veterans, expanding the child tax credit, fighting against fentanyl trafficking, and advocating for the working class.
With all the differences we have as a country, we have work in common. Work is really what binds us.
Bringing it all back to the canary pin he's worn throughout his career in the Senate, representing what coal miners took to the mines with them to warn them of poisonous gas.
They didn't have a union strong enough to protect them. They didn't have a government that cared enough to protect them.
Saying the fight for workers has progressed immensely in the last century and a half and must continue.
So when I walk off the Senate floor at the end of this year, nothing changes. I'm not taking off this pen. I'm not giving up my fight for workers. If you love this country, you fight for the people who make it work every day.
Despite losing to businessman Bernie Moreno in an incredibly expensive and bruising battle for re-election in November, Brown's insisting his work isn't over.
This is my last speech on the Senate floor, but it's not, I promise you, the last time you'll hear from me.
Brown has previously told other major news outlets he's not ruling out running for Senate again in 2026. Republican Bernie Moreno's first official day in office will be on January 3rd. Tony.